Hello everyone, my name is Nathan, and today it's time for another episode of Oxygen Not Included here in the Ultimate Base 4.0. In today's episode, I would like to start automating some of our rockets, especially for the water planetoid. I would like to make a couple of automatic shipments and then maybe decide whenever it's time to go for another one. Currently inside the driller rocket, if we have a look, I basically trapped Gossman in here. Every now and then he's doing some radiation pooping and I just see he's got some popped eardrums. Oh no, how do we have so much oxygen in here? Let me check the gases. Maybe it attempts to off-gas here towards the bottom. So maybe we need to put it up one more block. Though it doesn't really seem to off-gas right now. So maybe that is just something that happens whenever Gossman is vomiting all over the storage bin. Definitely something we have to observe. I figured having this on a airflow tile would prevent this from happening. If you have it at the bottom whenever it crosses a carbon dioxide tile, it will then delete it and replace it with oxygen, therefore filling up the room over the 1.8 kilograms it's usually capable of. Either way, the driller rocket is something I just want Gossman to reside inside, and so I decided he is not allowed to actually go outside. Now, I tried it with the pneumatic door right here or here, and this actually wouldn't really work. For some reason, when the duplicants spawn in, they go across the door, and Gossman was still capable of leaving. But if I had it here on the third tile, then it worked flawlessly, and Gossman isn't allowed outside. I can still allow all the other duplicants inside, and then just have an exception for Gossman. This way, for instance, I can collect all the vomit and I can also fill up the refrigerator or any storage bin I have going on. Now, in today's episode, I would like to automate the liquid rocket, so we're gonna put the pneumatic door maybe over here. For that, I first have to remove the tiles. And then something else I figured we can activate is our new duplicant, Devon, right here, that is fond of decorating. So we're gonna put everything into Masterworks and give him the appropriate hat, and we even have 1 point spare, which I'm gonna put into improved carrying. Nicola right here is gonna be upgraded to rocket piloting 2. Let me see. Yeah, that should still be possible. Rocket piloting 2, and maybe let's give him exosuit training. And then of course Gossman is gonna have something similar in rocket piloting. I'm also gonna assign him the hat, and then yeah, maybe let's work towards exosuit training as well. Either way, Devon is going to be responsible for the liquid cargo rocket. Let's make sure that he's actually the crew. Change crew. And as of this point, it's going to be no, what am I talking about? It's going to be the other guy. Wait, Nicola, right there. And then for this one, I would like to activate a round trip. We're going to change the destination to the water planetoid right there. And I also want to make sure I have the landing location nailed. Like this landing pad here, I think I'm going to use to fill up the rocket. So let's call this liquid platform for the time being. I might rename it when we are dealing with more types of resources other than liquid. This now allows us to specify the platform, the liquid platform, and my rocket will land over there. I think I'm gonna reduce the food to here to only 10 kilograms, otherwise it's a little bit over the top. And now we just gotta wait for Devon to actually do something with this marble block. Let me see. Unreachable. Ooh, unreachable doesn't sound good. Also, I just see I should remove that skill from my other dupes now that I have a masterwork dupe. Wait a second, we got a new achievement. Have a duplicant with masterworks. Okay, well, not very exciting. Oh no, my aqua tuner is still overheating. Just one steam turbine doesn't seem to be enough. Jeez, this is killing me. Let me shut off the aqua tuner for the time being. And then we're gonna allow the steam turbine to suck out a little bit more heat. But we gotta fix this. Oh, look at Devon. He's actually doing all the painting now. Amazing. What is it gonna be? Yes. And I think you can now even swap it. That is perfect. You can decide what you want. Devon finally going over to the rockets. Well, doing this one first. Yeah, there are some paintings to do. But just look at those happy facial expressions. It's time for Nicola to move here. I'm gonna assign him the bed and the mess table. And then we're gonna do the exact same thing. Everyone is allowed in except Nicola is only allowed in but not out. The next time he has his downtime, he's gonna remain here forever. In the meantime, on the wood to planetoid. We have built everything. I think I also built a enormous pipe going all the way down, and we should also have some cabling. Wonderful. So all we're missing is an innocent pump. Let's build that out of iron and put it right down here. Maybe make sure the power can reach. Wait a second. Is this missing? Yeah, probably should have built this out of a more sustainable material. What can I say? Either way, we will be able to take off very soon, and then the other rocket will land right here, where it should then automatically be drained, since this is, oh my gosh, not hooked up yet. So we're gonna try to do that. I probably have to bring along a little bit of steel, and then also I should probably take apart the ladder here, otherwise we cannot land, right? Ooh, I did not think about that. The rocket even goes a little bit out here, so if we have the ladder right here, let's test that. Yeah, we cannot have it here, but we could place it here. Interesting. Okay, so I only have to remove like the first 6 or 7 tiles. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. 5 tiles have to go. I'm just gonna do one more to be sure, and then we should be able to land the rocket. Ah, there you go. Nicola actually made it over here. You can unequip your suit. You're not gonna need it anymore, and I'm actually gonna sweep that away from him, so it's gonna go back into our suit storage here. So yeah, these guys are just exclusively gonna spend their time on the driller and the liquid cargo. Oopsie daisy. Ah, gosh, hopefully the last autosave wasn't too far gone, but I'll be right back. Okay, it is a little bit later, and you can see I'm almost arriving with the liquid cargo. Inside, of course, we have Nicola, a little bit sick, but still happy. I think I'm gonna solve the sickness problem with the dupes here inside the rockets with radiation pills. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna spec Devon a little bit into medicine. We should probably already do that, and we will be able to use the apothecary. And yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep going with this. Maybe we can already figure out what we're gonna be needing for, what is it, the hospital. It needs any medical equipment, a toilet, a mess table, no industrial machines, and at least 12 tiles. So what if we added a little clinic here? This is already 18 tiles. Let me see. There would be the apothecary. Actually, maybe we should use a toilet. I wonder, it would be great to use a wall toilet, and then it would just be dumped into this room. Oh, by the way, I made a little liquid lock in order to get inside and repair the machines, but I also exchanged the sensor I had here with the thermo sensor. So when the temperature goes a little bit above the 300 degrees, I'm shutting everything down. This is gonna give me time until we have a better solution. Now hold the phone. This actually seems to be possible. I'm totally gonna test this out, but we have to make sure that we build a bridge right there. Actually, this is going into the other direction, like so. You know, if that actually counts, that would be absolutely hilarious, honestly. This also would allow us to get a hand sanitizer in the joint. Now let me see. My rocket is arriving soon. I don't want to miss it. And now all I need is to transport a little bit of water upstairs. That's gonna be more annoying. I think I'm gonna reroute this pipe so it goes up there. And then instead I will be using this pipe here in order to continue. Let's maybe cut this here and there until we have deconstructed it. And we can then bring this all the way up in order to fill the toilet. Ooh, let's not go through this tile. Maybe let's just go through the top portion. Gonna be annoying to build, but I can do it. As a matter of fact, we can build everything except this part, and we can fix this with a simple ladder maybe there. Okay, we're 10 seconds away from landing. Let's check out the planetoid. Should be landing here. Now, wait a second. Ah, of course, this also didn't get saved when I crashed the game. Yeah, there is the scaffolding. Ooh, okay. It still lands. Interesting. That is really interesting. I figured this is not possible, but okay. So maybe we can leave it in place, but it is weird because it's not really possible. So is it really true? I thought they would be stuck in orbit. Oh well, let's go ahead and check this out. We should, yeah, look at that. We're actually already delivering some liquid. Now, wait a second. Oh my gosh, this thing melted away. Are you serious? That is so weird. Doesn't it have an overheat temperature? Liquid rocket port loader. Yeah, 2000 overheat temperature, but if I build it out of gold, let me see. What is the melting point? 1000 degrees. Are you serious? We went over 1000 degrees with the first landing. Yeah, I see. It's 2000 degrees right here. This is horrible. Okay, what do I build this out of? I can do iron. What does that mean? 1500 degrees. We're gonna have to build a heat sink here as well. Check her out, this sneaky little booger. Oh well, she kind of deserved it. You know, I wonder, what if we got rid of this and then just built another platform so that we can build the liquid port over here and kind of be protected? Maybe that is a good solution until we have a proper heatsink. You know, while I have this ladder placed and we have the hydrogen trapped up there, let's go ahead and build a mini gas pump. I'm gonna add that right here and we hop out over there and probably just build a vent, to be completely honest. Oh, wait, that needs to go a little up so that we can build a bridge and connect this together. Then I'm gonna install a gas element sensor as well right there, together with some cabling. Actually, I want to make this a little bit more secure with a buffer gate. Let's place that inside the ceiling and then connect this together. So once we detect hydrogen for 200 seconds or so, we're gonna pump things out. Good, now I can build the adjacent rocket platform and also the rocket port loader. Gonna have this guy right here connected to the pipe and then also connected to some power. Now look at that, the ladders really look weird. This is incredible. This is just the bug. I need to get rid of these guys and we're gonna build them maybe here. Come on. Do I have some obsidian? Yes, indeed. So I rather do something like this and then that is not even possible like that. Yeah, honestly, in this case, I'm not even sure about this wall here. I could maybe use this steel for something else. But right now, that is none of my concern. I just want to get this liquid port loader in the joint in order to... Oh, no, no, no! Oh, gosh. How? I don't even know how this happened. Okay, it happened because I deconstructed the ladders. You know what? I'm gonna reload that. No, wait. I don't even have to. I did not lose anything, right? I can just build this again, maybe. Okay, looks like I can only swap modules. Is there a module I could swap in and out? Yeah, like this liquid cargo tank, we can bring this all the way down. Let me try that. Go down, go down. And then once it's all the way down, potentially I can swap it with the petroleum engine. 200 kilograms. Oh, where did it go? There's my steel, 200 kilograms. What's the problem? Let me just fix this. Materials unavailable. I have 200 kilograms of steel. It's right there. May, can you really not? Yeah, she can move here. Don't do this to me. I'm gonna deconstruct 2 of these steel tiles, which should give me another 200 kilograms. And now, let me see. Can I swap it? No, I can still not swap it. Now the game is just being mean to me. Oh well, you live and learn. I regret those ladders. I'm gonna replay this last cycle. This time I lost an entire cycle, but this is just too stupid to keep. Alrighty, I'm back and I fixed the problem over on the water planetoid. I'm not proud of this moment, but if I do something by mistake that has huge consequences, I tend to reload, and if something happens that just happens naturally, I try to fix it through normal gameplay. Maybe one thing I could have tried is build one of the engines that were possible and then swap it with a petroleum engine. I'm actually curious if that would have worked. Either way, it's time to fly back with May. She has done her job very well, mined up all the terrain and also built the liquid pump so we can already ship a little bit of liquid. That means I'm gonna send her back over to the main planetoid and we can see the course for the other ship is already plotted. And this has been done automatically because of the round trip toggle. So now we can acknowledge the warnings and begin the launch sequence. Oh yes. Have a good one, mate. Let me see. These tiles, they don't really... okay. They're just distributing the heat. Yeah, maybe the metal tiles right here aren't a good idea. Now, checking something else, I completely melted away the cables, but we should still have some energy during the daytime. Right now, it doesn't seem to have enough energy though. Yeah, honestly, this is a little bit of an issue, but we can fix that the next time we send over some steel. For now, I probably want to fix it by using this. Yeah, let me just go ahead and free Nicola. He doesn't have an atmo suit, but I think he should be able to just quickly build the cable and then make his way back. So let me set this to... Wait, I can just give him access, right? So now he's hopefully gonna build those cables. And oh wait, where is he going? Storing materials, you idiot. Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. The main power was coming from the rocket, so I would have to build something from here, and this still wouldn't help me. So let's just forget about that. Nicola, you're gonna come back. In this case, I guess we just have to wait for daytime so these solar panels can support the rocket port loader and the liquid pump. It's gonna take just a little longer, but we're already 2/3 full with the large liquid tank. Have I shown you this already? I totally forgot, but here is the hospital and we have it functioning. I had to block off the mini gas pump there, and I also had to add a mess table. We have the sick bay, the disease clinic, and the apothecary. Inside this, we can make the basic RAD pill, and I would say we do so. We can even disable the building. That means I should be able to, for instance, build a smart storage somewhere. Let me see. Am I just gonna build this here for now? I know this isn't extremely pretty. I'm gonna make this much prettier later on, but for now, I kind of want to regulate the production of the pills. The smart storage sends a green signal when it's full, so we want to revert that. We want a green signal when it's not full. Not gate, you go right there, and then it's gonna be disabled as soon as we have enough pills. Now that it's daytime again, we can see the water is flowing. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. But of course, in the future, we need a better way to store the energy and have everything automated. But we have just started on this planetoid. This is gonna be an enormous project. I mean, we want to house, let's say, 20 to 50 duplicates. I'm gonna start with 20 and see if the frames keep up. Of course, we're also gonna need a lot of personnel. So some of the duplicates I will be printing that will be dedicated to this area so that the actual hotel guests have nothing to do. My goal would be that the hotel guests really can just relax and enjoy the day. Yeah, this is gonna go quickly enough. And then look at that. We have another 36 tons of water that we can just bring over. That is actually gonna be very helpful because we're already draining it again. Let's maybe check on the second planetoid. Looks like we're making some progress here. And now that we're making the pills, we should also be able to send over some to Ari so he can be a little bit more efficient about his day without the vomiting and everything. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and send over some seeds. I'm gonna just plant a briar seed here, but here I want a bliss burst seed so we also get the buff of the floral scent. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send over one of these bliss burst. Do we even have that? Probably. Oh, actually, it's a body butt seed, right? That I want to send over. Yeah, I think the body butt plant is the one that I'm looking for the germs. So this is going to be brought over here. My storage bin is full here. It's just one single seed that I'm going to sweep up and send over. Wonderful. And then we also need to send over something else. What was it? Yes, of course. The RAD pills. Let's actually see how they're being created. Basic RAD pills forever. Okay. And we got that smart storage bin. Oh no, I'm actually not sure we can store the pills in here. Okay, that is really bad. We have to abandon this project. I have yet another idea how we could potentially accomplish this. Devin is awake, but storing materials. Let me see. Still storing materials. What the heck are you doing? Disabled by automation grid. Of course, I'm an idiot. I forgot to implement the weight plate, which is what I wanted to do. Now, where is the item gonna drop? That is the question. Let's try the left tile. There it is. Thank you. If it is below, let's say, 2,000 kilograms. I don't know. I'm assuming that one pill is just gonna be 1 kilogram, so we might not want to store 2,000. But right now it is activated. It's waiting for materials. There it is. It's Devin's #1 priority. Wonderful. Yeah, let's just hope we actually build the weight plate on the correct side. Come on. Right now it's sending a signal 31 kilograms. That is really interesting. Oh, Devin is eating it right away. What the heck? Devin, you just had 10 rats. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. And this is so incredible. I figured they would only eat it at a certain point. So this is really bad because right here they are still a little bit exposed with 26 rats a cycle. But of course they get rid of the rats while pooping and it's absolutely not necessary to take the pills. So I might have to go with another layer of protection, honestly. Either way, we can see that Devin is currently standing on the plate, which I think is causing the 30 kilograms and then the 1 kilogram is just the pill. This means we're gonna have a problem because as soon as the duplicate gets away, then the thing is going to be lighter and it's going to be green again. But then once the duplicate gets on, it's going to be red and that's going to be a devil's tango. Let me think. We could maybe apply some logic to this. What if we detect the duplicate motion sensor? You're going to be placed right here. So when we detect a duplicate, we're going to enable the machine no matter what. So we could just lead this straight into the machine. That means when the duplicate comes, because because we are just at the limit and then we go above the limit of the weight plate, then it's still going to be enabled and the duplicant can make some extra pills. But I only really want to do this with a filter gate. Oh, by the way, the other gate here had to be a filter gate. I had to switch that. No buffer gate, of course. The filter gate right here. So only if we detect a duplicant for a certain amount of time, let's say longer than it takes to poop and wash their hands. Actually, what happens if they are in the disease clinic? They might get registered, but I bet you they are in the left tile here as well. So they are not registered inside. But still, to be on the safe side, I'm gonna move the duplicant sensor one over. And now we can be sure only the duplicant that is working on the machine is gonna be registered thanks to the filter gate. And now I can say, for instance, I wanna store 500 RAD pills. As long as we are below 500 kilograms, then I want to send a green signal. This could be an easy solution for my problem here. Either way, now everyone is eating the RAD pills and that actually gives me the creeps. Okay, let's put this to 60 seconds for the time being. And then yeah, we somehow have to fix the radiation problem. In most areas where the duplicants are, it's no problem except for the base. This is really devastating. I figured they would only take the pills at like 70 rads or something. Sometimes this is something you can steer, like with the disinfect, but I don't think with the radiation there's something I can do. I mean, they're not expensive, but it's still coal that they're taking. And if they're taking it like every day, that would be what, 12 kilograms of coal per day. Actually, that's not a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it running and see. Quinn didn't actually snatch the RAD pill, but now Amari is taking one with 2.94 rads. You're such a little bastard. Okay, now I'm assuming the pills are gonna last for a cycle and they only waste 1 kilogram of coal per cycle per duplicant. That wouldn't be even too bad. It's just, I don't understand it. Nicola and Ari are definitely going to be happy about this change. So every rocket should now also have some of these RAD pills inside. The question is just, how do I get them there? Because it looks like they would need to be in a ration box. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're inside the storage bin. And right here, even under edible, we don't have them, right? Wait, we have a category here, medicine. Okay, interesting. But that still means I need a ration box, or maybe we can get rid of this guy and then we could use an automatic dispenser maybe. Put that right there. Still, that means it's gonna be a manual process. I will have to bring the RAD pills in. So a little disappointing. Maybe you guys have an idea. Okay, there's my dispenser and we don't have the medicine category. Well, I see one more way. What if we just placed the conveyor loader in this case? If I manage to place a conveyor loader, I can fill it up one time and then I have 1,000 RAD pills in here and I will not have to worry for 1,000 cycles unless I let people inside. And then of course I'm hoping with the missing vomit and everything all over the place we will not have this overpressure problem. They are storing the RAD pill inside. Oh, gosh, are you serious? I did not see that. Medicine. Where's medicine? Ah, it's here at the bottom. Scroll down, Nathan. Scroll down. In this case, we can make it automatic by adding a fridge, right? And we can also hook it up to power. Inside the fridge, we keep some basic RAD pills. And now we can say, yeah, sure. We keep 100, maybe 50 is enough. The maximum of days that we want to spend in space. So maybe even 25 is good. And that means we want to get rid of the medicine inside of here. Yeah, we don't need any of those. And now I just wait for people to bring the curative tablets. Let me check on the water planetoid. This thing is full and yeah, this is halfway, not even halfway, but almost. And we're still pumping up the water. Yeah, I guess we just need to wait during the night times. Oh man, the pills are gonna make everything so much better. I'm glad I figured that out with the fridge. Oh, check this out. Gosman actually took a pill behind my back and now the radiation is back down to 23. Amazing. It's gonna be a good day for you and also all other astronauts, honestly. Nice. Once again, the room up here is fixed and I can bring back my molecular forge so we can keep on crafting the supercoolant. Now Meep is taking another pill. 0.5 rads. It's just so disappointing. But yeah, I think with that we have the problem out of the way. I might have to find a solution to prevent the other dupes from going in here. As a matter of fact, we can do that. So nobody is allowed inside except for Devon. Devon would then be the only dupe on this planetoid taking the pills, but Devon would also be the only one that can actually bring the pills over. I don't think I can place a auto sweeper here. That would count as an industrial machine, right? Let's see. Devon, what are you doing with storing? Okay, we might want to put up storing, and since I have the fridge with the tablets at priority 9, he might be doing it. Actually, he won't, as long as medicine is higher. So I'm gonna put doctoring and storing at the same priority. Let me see if that actually makes sense. There we go. What are you doing? Storing with... What are you doing? Storing what? Ah, now he's storing stuff that I have set to a high priority. Gosh, what? How many things do I have to consider just to build these basic RAD pills? Okay, I have another idea. Doctoring, I'm gonna put higher up, and storing is okay. But then I'm gonna allow another duplicant that can actually store. Meep is also going to be allowed inside, and so I have 2 duplicants wasting the RAD pills once a day, but the rest should be brought over to where they belong. In the meantime, there's just a little ways to go, and then at the end I want to figure out if the rocket is taking off on its own or if we have to send a signal, because I'm kind of afraid that the checklist needs to be completed even for the round trip. Hopefully not. So all I want completed is the cargo transfer, and then I want the rocket to launch automatically, and we might have to send a signal here. This sends a green signal when the rocket is ready for flight, so we might just want to connect these guys together, but this might only be necessary for the pad on the main planetoid where we are starting the round trip, and then for this pad hopefully it's just gonna fill the cargo and then take off. I guess we'll see in just a second. Now I have another problem. What if a duplicant becomes sick and they need to be in the hospital? Well, I guess I will realize if a duplicant is hurt, and then I'm gonna allow them inside. Still, I'm not really happy with all the hoops I have to jump through for this. But now we can see there are 2 RAD pills and nobody snatched them up yet. Very good. Ah, so mean. We have to wait for the next day. The solar panels are giving up. Okay, come on. Please take off. Please take off. Please take off. Okay, please have a green signal. Are you sending a green signal? Yeah, I doubt this is sending a green signal because the rocket technically isn't ready for flight. I have to acknowledge the warnings, right? But I don't really want to fuel this up here with petroleum. That just doesn't make sense to me. Let me acknowledge the warnings. Still not starting. Okay, I have to figure this out. For now, we're just starting manually to bring the water back. I mean, I know how to get the mission launched, but how do I get it automatically going back? That would be great to know. Oh, but with that, we got the round trip completed, and in the next episode hopefully we will have built enough of these RAD pills and distributed them amongst our astronauts so they don't have to vomit all day long. And with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a great time and see you in the next one. Bye bye.